Alright.
Overwatch maps, Temple of Anubis, there we go, that's it. Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to be showing you some Pharah gameplay and doing a Pharah guide. Here I'm playing Pharah on the map Temple of Anubis. Alright, first off, Pharah's strengths and weaknesses. She is a very, very high damaging offensive hero if you land her auto attacks and ult correctly. And her verticality helps her a lot to maneuver above and around enemy defenses. So, what is she weak against? She's weak against any hero that has a hit scan weapon. So that includes McCree, that includes Widowmaker, and Soldier. Those are her main weaknesses. But she is very good against a lot of the tanks because they can't hit her that well while she's up in the air. She's also very good against any hero that has a projectile that has travel time, because her being in the air makes her very difficult to hit. So that includes Hanzo, that includes Genji. She is also very good against heroes that are close range, which includes Reaper. And she is good against any lobbing weapon, which I guess you can consider projectile weapons, which is Junkrat and Zarya, depending on if you right click or left click. Alright, so let's review Pharah's abilities. So Pharah's passive is basically a jetpack. You hold down either right click or spacebar and you hover in air, slowly gaining altitude however you burn fuel. The fuel comes back very quickly though, so no need to worry. The best strategy to staying in the air is tapping the either right click or spacebar, and this will waste the least amount of fuel and you can stay in the air the longest. Now, how do you get really high up in the air? Well, that's where the shift ability comes in. Her shift ability is basically a booster pack that shoots you up really fast, and this lets her gain altitude very quickly, and then she holds that altitude with her hover passive. Now, her E is a concussive blast. A lot of people use this incorrectly, and there's two main ways to use it. One is to split up a team so that you can pick them off easier, and the other one is to give yourself a boost, for example, off of a wall, off of the ground, or if an enemy comes too close, to boost them away and you away, splitting up the distance, and it also lets you then jump up and gain altitude and try and kill them. So now, how should you play Pharah? Well, one thing you'll see in this gameplay a lot is that her kit heavily relies on you being in the air almost the whole entire time. This is because her rockets are projectiles, so they take a little bit to travel, and they're much easier to fire from the air because they do enough high damage AoE that they have a certain area where they're doing a lot of damage, which makes them easier to hit from higher up. Plus, if you're low to the ground and enemies are near you, it's much easier to kill you this way, and Pharah is pretty squishy at only 200 health. So, how should you use Pharah's ultimate? Well, Pharah's ultimate is basically either a point clearing, as you see me use it here, is a point clearing mechanic, which is what most people use it as, but it can also be used to deny access to a certain area for a limited amount of time. Say if you're capping the last point on here, Temple of Anubis, and you ult the enemy's spawn area so that they're not able to come in and cause a overtime. So that is basically how you play Pharah, ladies and gentlemen, and I really hope that you enjoyed my video today. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Comment on which hero you'd like to see next. Have a great day.